Get ready to discover answers in the Bible with Bayless Conley.
Consider these declarations, if you would, and these are, by the way, just a fraction of what you can find in the scriptures if you begin to look. Just listen to them. Psalm 59:10, my God of mercy shall come to meet me. Psalm 66:20, blessed be God who has not turned away my prayer, nor his mercy from me. Psalm 94:18, if I say my foot slips, your mercy, O Lord, will hold me up. Psalm 103 and verse 8, the Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in mercy. Verse 11, same psalm. For as the heavens are high above the earth, so great is his mercy toward those who fear him. Verse 17, but the mercy of the Lord is from everlasting to everlasting on those who fear him, and his righteousness to children's children. Psalm 107, verse 1, oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endures forever. Psalm 116, verse 5, gracious is the Lord and righteous. Yes, our God is merciful. Psalm 147, verse 11, the Lord takes pleasure in those who fear him, in those who hope in his mercy. God takes pleasure in those that hope in his mercy. God is pleased when we cry out to him for mercy. He's not going to say, oh, you again? How many times is this? When are you ever going to learn? Our God is merciful. His mercy is great. His compassions fail not. He's full of compassion. What a Savior. Look with me at Mark's Gospel, chapter 10, if you would. Very familiar story here. Mark chapter 10, you find the same story in some of the other Gospels, but I like it here in Mark. Mark 10, verse 46. Now they came to Jericho. As he went out of Jericho with his disciples, with a great multitude, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the road begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. Then many warned him to be quiet. And he cried out all the more, Son of David, have mercy on me. So Jesus stood still and commanded him to be called. Then they called the blind man, saying to him, be of good cheer, rise, he's calling you. Throwing aside his garment, he rose and came to Jesus. So Jesus answered and said to him, what do you want me to do for you? The blind man said to him, Rabboni, that I may receive my sight. Jesus said to him, go your way. Your faith has made you well. And immediately he received his sight and followed Jesus on the road. Go your way, your faith has made you well. This man had faith in the mercy of Jesus. He had faith in the mercy of Jesus. He knew that he was the Messiah. He called him Son of David. He was a Jew. Even though he was blind, he would have been aware of all the verses that I just read to you from the book of Psalms about God being merciful and God being full of compassion. And this guy just would not shut up. He cried out for mercy. And I love, it says, Jesus stood still. So he says, Pastor, I feel like you're just trying to get our hopes up. I am. I confess, guilty I am. God delights in those who hope in his mercy. Faith gives substance to things hoped for. If you don't have hope, faith has nothing to give substance to. I am trying to get your hopes up. I'm trying to get you to believe. I'm trying to get you to look to God, to believe that He is merciful, because frankly, He is more than you know.